hello there, and welcome to the top 10 moments of Mandalorian Season 1, presented by us Powerful Thigh Guys.
Hopefully just in time for Season 2.
Right. Gotta get my phone off the table because I'm getting VTO text messages or VET text messages. But we are here. Right. Season 2 is right around the corner. So just to give you a recap and just to get hype for Season 2, we're going to go through...
Apparently we have to do it.
Yes. Because we're going to have to go through... No, we're going through. We don't have to. We're doing this for you.
Shit.
Our top 10 moments of Season 1 of The Mandalorian. We're going to start off, though...
Kind of top 13, if you think about it.
We have 3 honorable mentions. I'm just going to group these together.
Yeah.
And we're not going to talk about them too much, but 3 moments that came very close to making the list. Those being the child force choking Cara Dune. That was just a funny moment, and I just wanted to shout it out.
Well, it was also, like, kind of a little bit unsettling, even.
Yeah, because she thought...
To see someone so young use the dark side.
Right. Well, she thought he was hurting Mando.
No, I know, but it's always unsettling to see someone young use the dark side.
Yes.
But yeah.
Queel raising IG-11 and turning him into a nursing droid.
Weirdly adorable sequence.
Yes. And we'll get into more about where that leads later on our list.
Yeah.
And then, of course, just a cool moment, just barely missed, is them taking down the AT-ST on. What was that planet called, Dan? Start with an N.
Fuck.
I don't remember.
It's not Naboo.
That was the planet where they were on, the scoundrel planet. I was thinking to start with an N.
You think of Navarro?
Navarro, yeah. But just that was a cool culmination of that little arc on the getaway episode. But
I'm normally good at remembering Star Wars planets, but with stuff like this where it's only like once, I have a hard time.
Yeah. But here we go. Top 10 coming in. Number 10. Dan, what's number 10?
First time we see the child.
The child. This was...
I vividly remember when this first happened and like the internet fucking exploded.
Yes, this was one of those moments where you're like, you heard something big happen in the first episode, but you didn't realize how big, because we haven't seen this race of alien ever, other than Yoda. We only know of 2 that exist.
Yoda and Yaddle.
Yeah. So just the fact that there's another one, and like all the potential it has,
and how it's clearly set up as a big deal on top of that.
Yeah.
Like if we saw one randomly in the background of his race,
that'd be strange.
It'd be like, whoa, that's weird, but it wouldn't be like, holy shit, this is huge. But the fact that it's made such a big deal out of already,
I feel it would be huge if we saw one in the background. But I feel it'd even be huge if we ignored it.
It would, yeah, but I'm saying it wouldn't have the same impact if it wasn't for like the way that they go about it.
And I know what you're thinking. Why is this only number 10? Because the child is just a rock star, and there's just so many good moments with him. But him existing had to be honored in the 10th spot, you know.
And I really like the scene where he kills IG-11.
Yeah,
like I like that whole sequence.
Yeah,
it's also just interesting that he went to kill Baby Yoda, even though the job was to bring him alive. But I guess he got a different job,
right? Okay, number 9. The Mandalorian versus the Mudhorn. Now this is when we first, pretty much piggybacking off reveal, this is the first time we see what the child is capable of.
Yeah.
He pretty much
lifts up the Mudhorn.
Yeah, he saves, I almost just said his name, the Mando's life.
Yeah. I mean, if you're watching top 10 moments of season 1 list and you haven't watched the show,
yeah,
that's on you.
Yeah. But like this is the moment like where he's like, it's just like, one, just the job for the egg was funny enough, but like the culmination of it was like, him feeling like this is where the connection forms. Like this is where like he's like, shit, this dude he was ready to give up.
He had given up. He was just holding basically a pocket vibro knife.
Yeah. And
just sitting there waiting for death to get him.
And then we see the most adorable little force lift you ever seen in your life. Yeah. And it was just a fun sequence all around. The actual fight.
Good episode.
The baby,
good fight.
Yeah. But just,
interesting to see how powerful Baby Yoda is, and then it just knocks him out.
Mm-hmm.
Little body can't take it.
I'm slowly realizing this list complements the last one very well as we rise up. Number 8. What's number 8, Dan?
I don't know. Like I was trying to figure out
how to say it.
It's when Grief says, "Do the magic hand thing."
Yes, the moment in the final episode where they're trying to just
They're on the
escape.
lava boat.
They're on the run, just trying to survive.
No, he did that to the TIE fighter. That's what it was.
Yeah, he wanted to do it with the TIE fighter. Yeah, he's just like,
because you're like, there's nothing we can do with the TIE fighter, and he goes, "What about the baby? Do the magic hand thing."
And then his flashes Yoda just waving at him, and it's just the cutest fucking thing in the world.
Yoda just waves back because he has no idea.
Yeah, because that was right after he healed him too. So he's like, "Use your hands, just do something." And that's just one of the funniest, one of the best comedy moments in the show for sure.
The delivery really helped it. It was so funny.
Yeah, and then there's the pan to him. It's everything.
It had very good comedic timing.
Number seven is the Darksaber reveal. This was mind blowing for a lot of reasons. Because
this was huge to people who watched Clone Wars and Rebels.
Yes, it shows because we knew Filoni's involved. We know. We're hoping to get some connections to Rebels and Clone Wars.
But until this point, there really wasn't much of any, real connectors. Like, we see a Lost Cat once.
Yeah, they were busy setting up their own stuff. And this is the moment where you realize, oh shit.
We're connected.
Things are about to get fucking real. And two, where the fuck did he get it from? Yeah. And how does he have it? And you're like, okay, this is just an ex-Imperial general. He can't be too scary. Now he's scary.
He has the Darksaber.
What happened? What happened
to Bo?
What happened? Did it change hands multiple times? Where's it at? And this just sets up the most exciting reason for season 2. Plus all the stuff.
One thing we never expected was to get a lightsaber fight in The Mandalorian.
Yes. And
yet we're gonna get it.
Based on the rumors, we're about to get a few. But yeah, just that moment,
It's so funny also because that moment is not necessarily completely lost, but kind of lost on anyone who hasn't watched Clone Wars or Rebels.
And I feel like it has a good, that's an even better cliffhanger if you don't know nothing, but you're what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Because it looks so cool.
It's that is not a normal lightsaber. What the fuck?
I don't think of a better way they could have ended the season.
Oh, absolutely. Best way.
Other than Ahsoka just popping out.
No, you want... Because then I'd just be blue-balled and kind of be a little upsetty.
Right. But number 6. Dan, what's number 6?
Oh, I figured you would take this one.
I know we've been roasting, but this is one of my favorite moments.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, there you go.
The Armorer doing her best Qui-Gon before she destroys some fucking stormtroopers.
I don't remember Qui-Gon having the arm crossed.
But he was sitting.
Yeah, I know.
He was sitting and calm. She was this is right after they had left her and gave him the jetpack and everything's happening, and she's just sitting there doing her Mandalorian prayers or whatever she's doing.
What was the name of the Rising Phoenix technique with the jetpack?
Yeah, and she's just sitting there and then she fucking destroys them.
Wrecks them.
One goes in the incinerator
at the forge,
just the hammer and the other item, I don't know, the claw thing, just breaking stormtroopers' fucking helmet.
The way it ends when she knocks him down by sweeping his leg, and then gets the big overhead swing to crush his head.
Yeah, so
obviously we don't see it, but it was ruthless. That's the sound.
She's by far the character I would need the most of more. I want to know more about her.
And honestly,
I want her to be part of the squad, man.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we don't see her.
Oh. Yeah, probably not. We'll see though. But that was one of the best fights, really.
Yeah,
there's a lot of cool.
It came out of nowhere.
Yeah. We just thought she was this wise not old, but wise Mandalorian just. Even the way that we got to see what she's made of, and it was just perfect in every way.
See what a seasoned warrior can do.
Yes. Number 5, Dan. What is number 5?
In what episode is it?
3.
2, 3, 3. When Mando is trying to escape with Baby Yoda, and just all the scoundrels come out, and then Mando's getting pinned down, and then the boys come.
What happens? The rise of Mandalore. That's what happens.
The boys in their jetpacks coming down. I love the heavy guy with the big ass minigun.
Yeah,
just laying waste to all these scoundrels, and even before that was also really cool. Just seeing Mando disintegrate a bunch of bounty hunters and putting up a really good fight against this army of bounty hunters.
Yeah,
and finally when he's about to lose, he gets reinforcements.
Oh yeah, to me this was the culmination of that first arc, the first 3 episodes, where after doing everything for the child, and just nearly getting out there, just like, oh shit, they're fucked. He's not getting out here. He has them disintegrating bullets, but he can only take out so many of these boys.
He only has so many rounds too.
And you're not really thinking like, there's Mandalores down there, but you're not like, how many are actually down there? And then they just fucking
turns out there's quite
rise
a few.
up, and they're just getting them out of there.
Fucking shit up.
It's also a really great moment because they're risking their existence being known for him and the child. So it's a big thing for them to actually do that. Yeah. And it was just the
whole thing is that once they're part of like the family, essentially, they're in.
Yeah.
I mean, especially at this point in time, like, back in like Rebels, they would have infighting between clans, but now they're just basically all one family because there's not enough of them left.
Yeah. This was such a great moment, and this is when we found out Deborah Chow needs to direct more Star Wars.
Oh, she did this episode?
Yeah,
that was what she did?
Episode.
Oh, yeah.
I think she did another one, but this one for sure.
This one for sure was like...
This and 7, I think, actually.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she's good.
She did really good
She's
ones.
doing the Obi-Wan show, I think. I don't remember.
But I think she's...
Yeah. But yeah,
regardless, tangent.
Just this moment, yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
Number 4. Possibly the best comedy bit of the show. Dan,
and also the one you probably aren't expecting to be on this list.
Yes. As much as it hurts me at the beginning, this moment's just so good.
It's so fucking funny.
The Scout Troopers babysitting Baby Yoda for the most part. Just that whole bit, that whole running.
That like whole like what is it? It's like 3 minutes.
It's almost like a cold open in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know if it actually is a cold open, but it's like one.
It's basically one. Basically one, yeah.
I always remember this because this is one of the few times I physically reacted to something while watching TV. Like this, and then like, I'm not going to get into Game of Thrones spoilers, but like when I've actually like physically been like, what the fuck? Like I've moved and like thrown an arm, like don't hit him. When they're just like them trying to shoot the can.
And no one can hit it.
It's just like too like, this is why like you said this while we were rewatching it. This is why we need the Office and like the Death Star, just to see like normal people in the Empire just being stupid and like...
Because that is what that gave me vibes of. It felt like an Office bit, but in Star Wars. Like the way he's like, it hasn't moved in a while. Should we see it? Oh, well, you just want to take a look at it.
Yeah, it's so good.
If we bring it to him and it's dead, then what's he going to do to you? He just killed a captain for interrupting him. Like, they have so many good quotes throughout it.
Yeah, and just the, them, like, being like, the stormtroopers can't shoot. Like, them trying to shoot the can and everything.
And I love when they're shooting at IG-11 when he's coming close and they're still not hitting him.
Yeah, that whole moment.
That's what I'm saying. They need an Office show, but set in the Death Star, and there needs to be a whole episode where, like, a guy actually lands a hit on, like, the training range and gets, like, really full of himself.
Yeah, that'd be
that's
so good.
That's immediately great bit.
That's like,
I hit 1 out of 20 targets, guys. I'm kind of the best.
I'm a big deal.
I'm a big deal.
In the Empire. No, but, yeah. Number 3. Dan, what's number 3?
In my opinion, the best action sequence of the whole season.
Yes, probably, for sure.
IG-11 on the speeder bike.
Yes, this is literally moments after the Scout Trooper bit.
Episode 4. Moment 4.
After our tragic loss of Kuiil. Rest in power.
We get the fucking badass IG-11. Just... I never expected, like... him on a motorcycle to be the coolest thing.
Right. Already him just moving normally and shooting people is just like...
Yeah, like the way he like spins around and like snaps in place and shit, but him doing that while riding a bike with Baby Yoda.
While protecting his ass, yeah. It's just perfect.
And the way how like it looks like hope is all gone for all of them when they're like pinned down and can't get into the sewers and you just hear explosions as he's just getting closer and closer.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, this... best action sequence in the fucking show. Just
phenomenal.
I will never get over how great they made his movements. As, it's just so...
It's a shame.
Yeah.
We won't get any more of it.
And we get a few cute Baby Yoda shots looking all surprised and like, it's just...
I really appreciate the part when he's like shooting and like the Death Troopers go to look and so he turns his torso around so Baby Yoda's like completely blocked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Number 2. Now, number 2 and number 1... I feel like are very closely tied together of why they're so important and why they're some of the best moments in the show. But number 2 is the child holding back the flame troopers' fire and pretty much saving the crew.
And then pushing it back.
And
incinerating the flame trooper.
Yeah, it's...
He pulled a Kanan.
But survived.
But pushed it back and then fainted.
It was just sad. But, like, yeah, this is, like...
No, it was badass. It wasn't sad.
It was sad when he fainted.
Well, yeah, but it was badass.
It was so badass. It's just that moment
Another situation where they all just look like they're fucked.
Yeah, and Baby Yoda coming in clutch again. Yeah. And this is where they all, like, finally realize what he is and his power.
And just how strong he is.
Yeah. And it just... gives them time to escape, man.
Yeah.
He's the reason they survived the
and
first
how,
time.
Like, everyone just, like, looks so surprised at him.
Mm-hmm.
Because could you imagine, these people don't know what the Force is.
Yes, it's a myth to them. It's not real to most of them.
Mando didn't even know what Jedi were. Like, not even the myths.
Yeah, well, like, we learned, right, moments after this.
It was after this. Yes. When they were talking to the armorer. And he's like... She explains, like, what Jedi are to him, and he's like, what, enemy wizards? Like,
sorcerers.
So, like, imagine it from, like, their perspective, where they've, like, never heard of Jedi or the Force, and now this infant who just healed poison out of Grief's arm is now throwing fire back at a flamethrower.
Mm-hmm. And just saving the day, yeah. But number one, the moment that barely tops this, because just everything is... IG-11's sacrifice. This is the one of the best moments because it really is a lot for IG-11, considering how far he's come since the dude who was about to kill Baby Yoda in the first episode, from Din, who was being hunted by droids and has this fucking hatred for droids. And it all comes to head here, where he's like, right before this too, where he lets the droid be the only person to, like, see him, even though he's not a person. And this is just him getting over his fear of droids, and IG-11 just...
And I particularly love this scene just for, like, the moment when he's like, you can't go, or, like, I won't let you go, or something like that. And IG-11 says, you don't need to be sad. Mm-hmm. And Mando's like, I'm not sad. And he goes, I'm a nurse droid. I analyzed your voice. You're sad. It's like, oh, yeah, he cares about IG-11 now.
Yeah, even though...
He goes so far from being literally droid-phobic.
Yeah, he was, like, so, like, yeah, this just... And now, like, the fact that losing this droid is going to hurt him because of how much the droid has done, and just... It's sad for everything.
And then it's also badass because he walks through lava and then explodes.
Right, it's so cool.
And kills like 20 stormtroopers.
Yeah.
It's also kind of, in a way...
It's Quill's legacy in a weird way, too.
That also, and then also like how they set up his detonation device in the first... in
the first episode.
In the first episode.
Self-destruct, yeah.
And they had like kind of that bit about it where he's like, no, you can't self-destruct, and it just keeps like going back in, and he keeps popping it back out when he's in danger.
Yeah. This is just like... the heart and soul of this season, like culmination of all the ongoing arcs and just character development, and just it's perfect.
And I can't wait for season 2.
Yes, it'll be sad not having them there, but their time with us was good. Rest in peace, IG-11 and Queel.
Please put them both in Galaxy of Heroes.
Thank you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this top 10 list. Did we get it right? That's for you to decide. Tell us in the comments.
We did. Tell me how I'm right.
Tell us in the comments what you think. What moments were we missing moments? Yeah, just let us know. And are you excited for season 2? If so, coming very soon will be our season 2 predictions episode. So,
and if you're not looking forward to season 2, why?
I hope you're watching this for... I don't know why you're watching this, honestly.
But also just I feel bad.
I'm sorry. But yeah. Until next time. This is the way.